Fine. So let us see about this question related to data interpretation. So data interpretation, we can expect questions for TCS related to data interpretation, right? So here this data is regarding a company ABC and its products PQRS. Four products are there in 6 years regarding the revenue generated by these three companies they're talking about. Fine. And generally in data interpretation, they're asking most questions related to percentage. Some data will be given, whether it may be in table format, it may be in pie chart format, a circle one or bar graph format or line graph, whatever the format it may be. Some data is given there and we need to collect some required data and we have to perform calculations. We have to collect some data. What data required that they'll ask in question. Here what they're asking about is some sale of product Q in 2015 and in 2018. So if you just see here, Q in 2015, 2018 we have to pick. So Q in 2015 is 176, Q in 2018 is 184. So 176 plus 184, which is nothing but 360. Okay. Now sale of S in 2015. S in 2015 is 192 is approximately what percentage? I think they'll ask regarding percentage only. Yeah, this one also 360 plus 192 means total we have, okay, if it is 200 we'll get 560. 8 shortage means 552. So 552 is okay. Q in 2015 and 2018, yes in 2015. Now this value is what percentage of some other data they given. The total revenue of P in 2014 and 17, R in 2013 and 14 we need to pick. So what is P in 2014 and 17? P in 2014, 168. This is 192. This two is given here, 170 and 190, 360. 360 is what? Okay, P in 2014 and 2017. Next one, R in 2013 and 14. So let's go for R. R in 2013 and 14 is this. So this three given here, 180, 180 will get 360. So R in these two together is 360. So all together this is 720. Now question is actually, read the question properly, percentage different, but here they're asking percentage less than. This is comparison. More than, less than, taller than, shorter than is comparison. So first one is what percentage less than second one. Yeah, first one is 552 is what percentage less than 720 is the question. So already 552 you have. So which is what percentage less than 552 is what percentage less than 720. Question is that okay, what percentage, sir, occupy front seats please. What percentage of 720? 552 is what percentage of 720? Sir, I am repeating that. Please occupy first seats. Front row. Fill front rows, then move to the back. So now percentage less than, sorry, not percentage of, percentage less than. 552 is what percentage less than 720? And we saw that they're asking data interpretation advanced round. Yeah, this will take time and calculator allowed in TCS virtual calculator, and we can do the things. 10 questions, 20 minutes in advanced round. Yeah, this is bit time taking one. We need to pick Q in 2015 and 2018 value and S in 2015. That together is what percentage less than P in 2014-17, R in 2013-14. So when you pick all those values, we came to know 552. This is 720. Question is 552 is what percentage less than 720? This is percentage comparison. Okay, 550 is compared with 720. How much less? How much less value it is? Percentage we'll see later. How much less than? 550 is how much less than 720? How much less? 168? Can we say 168, right? So now listen, very important here. Maybe people already have an idea in percentages. Like A is 25% more than B. A is 25% more than B, but B is 20% less than A only, not 25. Reverse is not same. A is 25% more than B, then we have to say B is 20% less than A, not 25%. Both directions not same percentage. So that why that is because here 552 is compared with what? 720, then divide by 720 into 100. Okay, and virtual calculator allowed in TCS company, you can utilize it. So top right side corner we already shared, okay, certain links for you people to practice, which is 23.33 percentage. So you need to pick the values and just go ahead with the calculation. So we got 23.33 percentage. Option C is correct here. 552 is what percentage less than 720? Okay. The values as per the question we need to pick from the data and we have to perform calculation. But guys, here also please check 720 is what percent more than 552? Answer is not 23. 720 is what percentage more than 552 means then difference what is happening, 168 divided by 552 will come because 720 is comparing with 552. So that change is required. Denominator will change. Numerator, okay, the difference between A and B will be same. Difference means always positive. Okay, 552 is 168 less than 720. 720 is 168 more than 552. Numerator 168 only, but denominator will change. That is why A is 25% more than B, but B is 20% less than A, not 25. Because when A is 25% more than B, B is denominator. B is 20% less than A, B, A will be in denominator. With what you are comparing, that will come in denominator. For this, you see the percentages topic video. In percentages, there are two important concepts: percentage change, percentage comparison. Percentage change means percentage increase, percentage decrease, all those will come. But percentage change means more than, less than, taller than, shorter than. Here also you can check what I mean to convey. 720 is what percentage more than 552? If they ask like this, then what we have to do, difference is 168, you are comparing with 552. It's simple, I can say after than what comes into picture, that we need to pick. After than 552, here after than 720. So after the word than, okay, what comes into picture, so that you take. Divide by 552 into 100. So here the answer is different for sure. And as I mentioned, calculator allowed, so you can just use it. For TCS drive, your calculator, virtual calculator is allowed. And questions are in such a way that for quant, definitely you need to use calculator for most of the questions. So 30.43, right? So the difference you see, both are not 23, 23. There we got 23, here you got 30.43. Denominator is different. And you are done when you are done with data interpretation, automatically you'll get good grip in percentages. Most of the questions in data interpretation is percentages. Sometimes they'll ask average also, okay, but most of the questions are related to percentages they'll give. So this is the question. Okay, so we pick the data from this. They said Q in 2015 and 18, S in 2015, that value together is what percentage less than P in 2014 17, R in 2013 14. So from the question we pick those values and we are done with that total calculation. So definitely 552 is less than that. In terms of percentage means that will come into denominator. After than whatever is there, that should be taken in denominator. Right. So let's see about the next question. This is regarding what topic? Syllogism. Very important. In Accenture, we already done with this set of questions related to syllogism. And again here also. They given some statement conclusion. One thing always we need to look into the options. We have to see whether either R is there or not. Here either 2 or 4 is there. So means minimum 2 diagrams we need to draw. If either R is not there with one diagram also, sometimes you may get the answer. Depends on eliminations and all. But when either or is there, okay, we need to look into those things clearly. And in fact, for either or, I given one logic. When you will get a chance for either or, both conclusions, same terms required. Okay. And one should say positive, one should say negative. One should say there is a connection, one should say there is no connection. If you observe second and fourth one, what are the terms is there in second and fourth? Second one is street and thoroughfare. Fourth one, street and lanes. But I think so. Terms are different. There is a less chances. 95% of the cases, either or is there means generally terms should be same, and one should say there is a connection. One should say there is no connection. Okay, but here terms are different. We need to check with the diagram. We'll see that. So first, let draw the diagram. Statement is what? All streets are roads. Okay, all streets are roads. All lanes are roads also. All lanes are sorry, some lanes are roads. Some lanes are roads. Some lanes are roads. All lanes are avenues. Okay. Some thoroughfares are lanes. This is one diagram. All streets are roads. Okay. You can draw in a different style. I draw in one way, you may draw in another way, but your job, the diagram should satisfy. Last line, am I audible? Screen visible at okay. So we have to satisfy the statements while drawing the diagram. Make sure your diagram is fit for the given statements or not. Okay, first all streets are roads. So, okay, entire streets are in roads. Next one, some part of thoroughfare should connect with lane. Yeah, thoroughfare, some part is connected with lanes. Next one, some lanes are roads. Yeah, some part of lanes are connected with roads. All lanes comes under avenues. Fine. This is one diagram. I'll go for multiple diagrams also, but let me cross check with the option eliminations. Is there anything possible or not? So first conclusion. Now next job is what? After drawing the diagram, diagram with respect to statements. Now conclusion with respect to diagrams. From using diagrams, now decide which conclusion correct or not. Diagram with respect to statement, now conclusion with respect to diagram. Now I'll see first conclusion. What is first conclusion? They said some thoroughfares are, yeah, some part of thoroughfare is occupied by avenue. First one, correct as per this diagram. For this one diagram. Next one, no thoroughfare is a street. Second one, correct. Yeah, thoroughfare here, street here. Now, for this diagram, it is correct. You may be drawn other diagram. It may be false in that diagram. But I am talking about with respect to this diagram, what I drawn on screen. Okay. Next one, some avenues are roads. Third one, correct. Next one, fourth one, some streets are lanes. Is streets and lanes connected? No. Fourth one, wrong. Right. So in this diagram, fourth one wrong means I don't want fourth one or in either or. Okay. In fact, no option is having fourth one. Right. So and in okay, fourth one diagram, maybe in another diagram, it may be correct. It can comes under either or also. We have to check still. We need to worry about one more. And definitely one thing you no need to check is first one is correct in all diagrams. Don't check the first one. All options which is common, only one is the one is there, so no need to check the first one. Default we can tick mark like that. Try to use the options also in exam. Okay, doing the things again and again is time waste process. Okay, so far I got fourth one wrong in this diagram. I'll try other diagram. Yes, there are many diagrams possible because see thoroughfares I can draw a bit bigger one. Okay, lane also I can draw a bit bigger one. It may connect to street also. There is a different ways of drawing the diagram. Yeah, again, I'm going with the same statement. Other diagrams, all streets are roads. Some lanes are roads. I can draw lanes like this. Some lanes are roads. So it's there, right? Yeah. Some lanes are roads. A lane, all First statement is what? All streets are roads. Some lanes are roads. Yes, still this is correct only. Okay, my statement is correct. Next one, all lanes are avenues. So I can draw like this. This is also fine. All lanes should be inside avenue. Yeah, it's there. Next one, some thoroughfares are lanes. I can draw thoroughfares like this also. Some part of thoroughfares are in lanes. We can draw in a different style. Okay, with respect to the statement I am talking about. First statement, all streets are roads. Yes, entire streets are inside road. Next one, some thoroughfares are lanes. Yeah, some part of thoroughfares is in lane. All lanes are inside avenue, correct only. Some part of lane should be connected to roads. So with respect to my statement, this diagram is okay. Now I have to decide the conclusions. First one already granted, no need to waste your time. Think about second, third, and fourth one. What about second one here? No thoroughfare is a street. Is it? Thoroughfare and street are connected in this question, in this diagram, sorry. Second one is wrong. Next, third one. Yeah, in that avenue, some part is occupied by road. So third one is correct. Next one, some streets are, that is also correct. Now, what we came to know, okay, first one for sure true. Now, second one true means fourth one false. Fourth one true means second one false. Either two or three come into picture is okay. Or else you can remove option A and D. Why option A and D I removed is 2 and 4 is, see, option A only 1 and 2 follows means second one should be true in all cases. Is second one true in this diagram? No. If I say here also only 1, 2, 3 follow means 1 should be true in all diagrams, 2 must be true in all diagrams, but second one failed in this diagram. When it failed, okay, I cannot say only 1, 2, 2 follow. 2 is not involved. So A and D eliminated. Among B and C, which one is correct? 1 is already there. But either 2 or 4 we can sense. Because when second one true, fourth one false. When fourth one true, second one false, either 2 or 4 follows. One is true, either 2 or 4 follows. Now, some people are having an issue. Sir, what about third one? Third one true in both diagrams, right? Why they not involve third one? Let me check once. Anywhere we can remove all lanes are avenues. In place of lanes, avenues can be kept. Actually, third one also true. 100% true. We have one short logic. If you recall, all lanes are avenues means wherever lane is there, we can replace with avenues. If we replace here, what will happen? Some avenues are, it's there in third one, definitely true. First one is already true, third one true. It should be option that is okay. I think they need to see. I think company people they don't give any questions for us. So those who are done with the exam, when they come out and they'll say this is the question which we remember something like. Okay, so maybe some mistakes, but correct answer it sends like only 1 and 3 and either 2 or 4 followed. Third one damn sure true because this is a straightforward thing. All lanes are avenues means wherever lane word is there, I can replace with avenues. Any place wherever lane here also I can remove. You see that's why first one true. Why first conclusion true? All lanes are in place of lane. If you put avenue, what is this? Some thoroughfares are. That is the first conclusion. Here all lanes are avenues. Here if I replace some avenues are roads. Third conclusion. So 1 and 3, but I think we need to worry about 2. Okay, 1 and 3 also there in the options. Now we have a dilemma. Visit 1. Okay, if suppose let's say this same question as it is there, only 1 and either 2 or 3 follows, 4 follows is mentioned. We'll check 2 and 4. Maybe both fail in one diagram. Then we have issue. I'll check what is the 2 and 4. Second one is no thoroughfare is a street. Okay, some streets are, yeah, I'll show one diagram where both true. When both are true is either comes under that. When both true, 2 and 4 both true, if suppose, I'll show one diagram now, 2 and 4 both will be true. If both true, is it either or? Then I have to go with only 1 and 3. Okay, because see, I'll show one diagram. I think some of you people already may be done with that. So all streets, I'll show why either 2 or 4 failed is if 2 and 4 both true at a time, we cannot say either or. Okay, all streets are roads and they're given, yeah, what is the conclusion point of view I need to think about. Some streets are lanes, that should be true. Okay, then all, okay, some lanes are street roads, some lanes are roads. Okay, other one is some lanes are thoroughfares, or what is that? Some lanes are thoroughfares, is there? Some thoroughfares are lanes. So now, okay, this is one thing. Then all lanes are avenues. Now I'll show that conclusion. First conclusion is some thoroughfares are avenues. Is it true or false here? Thoroughfare and avenue connected or not? First one correct. Second conclusion, no thoroughfare is a street. Second conclusion, no thoroughfare is a street. It's true here. No thoroughfare is a street. Second one true. Third one, some avenues are roads. As I said, definitely, yeah, some part of avenues are roads, correct. Fourth one also true here. What is fourth one? Some streets are lanes, correct. When 2 and 4 both true at a time, then either are fails. So we can go with option C. Okay, so that's what, when either are is there, 95% of the cases, except few one or two exemptions, but 95% of the cases when either are is there, it requires both same terms. One should say there is a connection, one should say there is no connection. Let us say one example for either are is some CRD, no C is D. Some CRD, no C is D. What are the terms here? C and D. Terms are same. Some C or D means C and D there is a connection. No C is D means C and D there is no connection. One should say there is a connection. One should say there is no connection. 95% of cases either or will be like that. Okay, but here it's not satisfied. That's what the worry. Okay, so you check. So this is the example. Okay, second question only in today's session. So first one related to data interpretation. Second one this is, so only 1 and 3 follow. Next again one more question related to, and I don't have option, either or is not there. When either or is not there, we have bit freedom. Okay, no need to think much about the things. All organizers are participants. Some organizers are managers. All managers are females. I said one trick just now. All organizers are participants means in place of organizers I can put. So some participants are managers means definitely first one is true. Okay. And all managers are, in place of managers I can put some participants are females means some females are participants. Some boys are good means some part of good are boys. Obviously second one also true. Next, no female is an organizer. No, some organizers are females. If I remove this one, what is here? Some organizers are females. So they said females and organizers are not connected. This is without diagram. Without diagram also sometimes you people can do. I'll show you, okay, with diagram as we stick on for this. All organizers are participants. Some organizers are managers. All managers are females. Now, as per this first conclusion, some participants are managers. Yes, among participants, managers are there. Some females are participants. Yeah, female and participants connected. Next one, no female is the organizer. No, a part of females are connected with organizer. Must required. Third one wrong. 1 and 2 correct. Third one wrong. First I'll, okay. Fourth one, all participants are females. No, okay, we know some participants are females here. All organizer participants means in place of organizers, we can put participants. When some are there, we cannot take for all. I know about some students, they are good, but I cannot say all students are good. From some, don't take all. From all, you can take some. There is one important thing if you recall that syllogism concept. From all, you can take some. If all students are good, I can say this student's also good. Okay, when from all I can say some people, but I know about only students in my class are good means it's I cannot assume remaining all people also good. That's not correct. That's why here I got some participants are females. From some don't take all. In fact, here also you can see the diagram. All females, all participants are females is wrong. I don't want third one and fourth one. Either R is not there. When third one failed in one diagram, throw it out. So third one here, that's why I removed. Fourth one here, I removed. And still one more option. Third one here, fourth one here removed. What is the option? C. So I'm not marking option C because 1 and 2 are correct. No, not for that purpose. Maybe in other diagram, second one may fail. But I am eliminating why I am choosing that option is third one, fourth one I don't want. Without that, there is only one option. Okay, first one, second one is with one diagram, is it definitely true? With diagram point of view, I'm telling you. With one diagram, sir, in one diagram, first one, second one true. Can I say is it always true? Means doubt. But in one diagram, third one failed, I can ignore it. That option should be removed. I'm choosing that option because that is not having third one, fourth one. Here, third one is there, removed. Fourth one is there, removed. Fourth one is there means it should be always true. It failed in one diagram, I cannot consider that. Here also I removed, okay, without third and fourth, only one option is the C. That is why I opted option C. It's not because first one, second one true. Okay, maybe if you draw other diagram, okay, some other case, okay, I'm not talking about this question, any other question also. Please be wise while choosing the option. Syllogism concept and seating arrangements, as usually we know, they're asking more questions in advanced round as well. We have foundation round and advanced round. In foundation round, if you do well, you'll get that 3.4 package or 3.36 package. If you do well in advanced round, you'll get 7 lakhs package. So foundation round must and should you have to perform well. Otherwise, you are not eligible for digital offer. So make sure you perform things well. No, sir, this time I have less time to prepare. Okay, let me go for that basic round, quant reasoning verbal, advanced round. Okay, fine. That also at least prepare well in quant reasoning verbal because, okay, last year, last couple of years, okay, those who are having TCS Ninja offer, okay, in the college before completion of your BTech, they're given one more chance to prepare and upgrade the offer to Ninja 2 digital by conducting some exam. So again, you have some breathing time, 1 or 2 months. You can learn and you can go ahead. Okay, but at least perform well in round one. Round one, round two. Round one, you have quant reasoning verbal. Round two, advanced quants, advanced reasoning and coding. So only thing vary round one and round two is here verbal. There you have coding. Okay, but if you are good in coding, fine. Okay, but some non IT branch students, non CSC branch students, don't worry. You just try give. Okay, but must and should you have to attempt both rounds. So first round I attempted, I will be relaxed. I don't touch advanced round. No. When you enter into exam hall, both rounds you must and should attempt. Give the best. Okay, let them decide because you may be good in, you may be eligible for a digital also. And this year they'll give the chance or not, we are not sure. Last couple of years they given a chance to upgrade Ninja to digital, but this year they'll give or not is a question mark. And in fact, TCS is having a trend that when you enter into the company, I think 2021 batch, Karthik is the Devaraya Karthik from CSC. So he is selected for Ninja offer. But once you come enter into the company after training, 3 to 6 months after, anytime if you are feeling that I am good for the next level offer, you can apply and you can take the test and you can go. When you join into the company also still there is a chance you people can upgrade, but not immediately after 6 months you will get a chance. Okay, first have an offer, whether it is okay, give best for digital round, maybe advanced also. If not, don't worry, relax. Okay, have Ninja offer first. Then there is a 2 to 3 chances within college or maybe joining the company. Then still they are giving that opportunity as well. So and in fact there is around 50,000 nearby, okay, joining bonus. They'll give some modules to complete. Depends on the points you are getting in each module. Your prize money will vary from that. Maybe joining bonus vary from 25,000 to around 50,000. Joining bonus is there. Many companies is giving joining bonus. Let's say you can call Capgemini, they're giving 25,000. Okay, Accenture giving 50,000 joining bonus because they're assigning some task before you people join. You need to complete some modules. You have to learn some training. You have to go through that. As you are spending time for that, they are giving joining bonus. First month only you'll get that extra. First month salary, your normal salary plus joining bonus. Majority of companies are giving. In fact, IBM also 25,000 joining bonus is there. So, fine, let's see about this question. So, what's there? A group of 3 boys and 3 girls are made to sit in a row, okay, with certain conditions to occupy. Okay, A will be in the extreme end. It can be in the right end or left end. Fine, let it be. Okay, we'll try for both case. One I am taking in left end, 5 slots are available. Otherwise, I'm taking right end and 5 slots are available. This is fine. I said if you see your regular classes, we said once A is fixed, you need to go for connected one. Related to A, is there any statement? There is a statement here. F will sit by the side of A, means adjacent to A. So wherever A is there, F will be adjacent to that. And in fact, in the question, whether A is left hand or right hand, no worry, because they're asking fourth from A. From right hand or left hand, wherever it is, no issues actually. We can try only one among that because in C, the question they are not using anywhere. Right and left hand word is not used. Right, left also not used. Side, it may be left side or right side. So there is no issue. Next, B will sit an extreme position. So other extreme position is B along with adjacent C. Okay. Now C will not, because of the word who is he mentioned, right? So means this is related to C. The statement whatever followed is related to C. C is not going to sit with other girls. Who is the other girl? D. So D cannot take this place. So D will take this place. C, who will not sit, okay, by the side of the other girl. Already C is having one girl B. Okay, she don't want any other girl, okay, along with her side. So D here. Now only one person left over is E. And they mentioned here because but is there means what is the meaning? But is there means this is related to F. And but while means first person. When in question they use and but while means this what are the statement followed. This is related to F. F is not adjacent to E. Yeah, F here, E here, they are not adjacent. That is also satisfied. When they use the word who, which, whose, this statement followed is related to this guy, immediate person, whatever it is there. So this is the arrangement. Now who will occupy the fourth seat starting from A? Now answering this question also difficult. Some people go with wrong answer. Is it C or E? Which answer? Is it C or E? C for Chennai, E for E Road. There is one city in Chennai, it seems. E Road. Fine, anyhow. Europe, okay. So what is that? C or E? E. Okay, so they said starting from A means you have to take A as one. Starting from A, fourth seat is nothing but E. It's not C. They said if they ask you, okay, from A fourth, okay, they ask you who will occupy the fourth seat from A. They given okay after A we'll take, but starting they added one word. Starting from A fourth seat. So A is first seat occupying. Okay, maybe fourth seat from A means after A maybe calculate, but that word starting is important here. That indicates. I think you are clear with that point because of the word starting. From A, fourth seat means A after will count 1, 2, 3, 4. Starting from A is mentioned, so that you need to be clear. See, if you do mistake, we'll get the answer C. That's also available in the options, right? So be clear with the things. So now, what about this next question? Again, seating arrangements are We call it like puzzle arrangements. They're giving an advanced round and basic round both. This topic you need to practice more and more. And if you see in your group, I already shared different topics as well. So we have a limited time. Okay, many of you people received the admit cards yesterday. Okay, and we have limited time to prepare. Okay, I shared you people a lot of links. Whenever you got a time, please go through those previous questions related to TCS and QT. The discussion related videos already shared. In the given time, what are maximum possible, we'll discuss here. But remaining time, you start preparing. How many of you done with sample test or mock test? TCS mock test, how many people completed? Entire round or only foundation? Quantizing verbal or including advanced? Including coding. Good. Then only foundation or all entire set? Entire set. 165 minutes continuously. Okay. Question wise timer you practiced? That one only, right? So rest of the people also requested to do that. You have to sit for around 3 hours. Please complete that. Otherwise, on the day of exam, as I mentioned, after half an hour, without those people sending, you will come out. Okay, that much tension, everything will come as it is question wise timer. Every question, 60 seconds, 80 seconds timer going on, and attend the question within that time is not that much easy task. So please kindly practice. When you take that mock test, then you'll understand what is the difficulty of completing the exam of around 165 minutes or 166 minutes. Many people, when I observe, they are not completing the entire exam. Maybe I'm talking about your semester exams. 3 hours. A lot of people after 2 hours, 2.5 hours, you people are roaming out. So there also people are not sitting for 3 hours. But for TCS, close to 3 hours, you must and should sit. Now let's see about this question here. So what they given? 5 people. Okay, they love some games. So now finally they're asking about who loves to play hockey and badminton but don't like to play cricket. So that's data you need to map. So answer is option A. Okay. Remaining, please check. Option A is what your friend is saying. So one thing clear, they said, see, you can draw a table and you can fix one logic for this question is okay. Write PQ. One method to solve is write PQRST like this and write the games here. Put tick mark. So let's say first statement is what? Okay, first statement is P and Q love football. So write football FB, P and Q tick mark. Then PST likes badminton. So badminton BM. So that's like, okay, that's done by P, S and T. So for P, S and T, you put tick mark. Like this you can do. But instead of that, if they're asking only one question, I'll suggest you to eliminate the option also. How, sir? See, they said does not like cricket, right? So here I know T, Q, R likes love to play cricket. So R is there, I'll eliminate the option. T is there, I'll eliminate the option. You can check like that also. Now only thing left over is it may be P or it may be P and S. P is already fixed. Only candidate I have to check is yes. S is there in hockey, badminton or not. Yeah, S is there in badminton. Okay, S is there in hockey. S is not there in cricket. Cricket only one time they said. S is not there in cricket, so P and S is okay. You can verify from the options. Okay, what they are going ahead, or else you can prepare a table like this. Okay, write the sports. Okay, if they like, you put tick mark for that. Then you check okay, which person related to that hockey, badminton, the tick mark required, and cricket tick mark not required. So which guy is that? You have to verify. Okay, but in exam, if as they're asking one question, you can do like this also. The approach, nobody is questioning you, and there is no negative marking. Okay, if suppose for that question last 5 seconds only there, try to mark something, and you need to save the option also. So be aware of those all basic things. Next, again related to ordering or arrangements. Who got the highest marks is the question. And the topics also, you people know what to be prepared. We given the list of topics we discussed in last couple of classes. Okay, for our advanced round, what topics to be prepared, everything. Verbal soon you have a session. Okay, you can learn from that. So to my surprise note, we thought of we're conducting for that 110 students who those who are eligible for Salesforce. We thought of that we may got more number of students coming and requesting, sir, we'll attend for the training. Okay, and maybe when the TCS is opening the doors, we'll attempt it. But surprisingly, not 110 students are attending. We expected more than 110 will come and they'll put some request for us to attend for the sessions and all. But the guys who are already eligible, they are also not attending to my surprise. But I think one positive side is okay, some of them are already placed in some companies. Okay, Accenture and all some companies they place. So maybe that's one reason. We'll see. And I mentioned okay, those who placed in other companies also joinings may be delayed. So have as many offers in your hand, always in a safe side. What's the answer? Who got the highest? Arya got more than Sheila. So Sheila cannot be highest, right? Harish marks was the highest. Okay, neither highest. Okay, fine. Harish got more than Kunal. So Kunal is not the highest. You can eliminate like this also. One thing you can complete the arrangement, or else somebody is higher than me. I am not the highest. Right? Harish got more than Kunal. Kunal definitely not the highest. Simple logic is that. Okay, Arya got more than Sheila. Definitely Sheila cannot be highest. Arya is more than Sheila. So Sheila cannot be highest. Like that also you can eliminate. What is left over? Samir. Samir got more than Sheila, but not as much as Joy. So Samir also not the Joy is the answer. I'm not giving the arrangement, but using the options also people can play the things. Okay, not as much as Joy means okay, it will be less than that. We can consider likewise. So here Harish got more. Okay, maybe we'll go for the normal style. Harish got more than Kunal and Arya, and Harish is not the highest, and Arya was not the lowest. Okay, more marks than Kunal and Arya, but Kunal and Arya among them, Kunal is more than Arya or Arya more than Kunal, I don't know. I know only Harish is more than those two people. Okay, I didn't put this K and A arrangement. We'll see that later. And the other statement, Samir got more than Sheila. So Samir is more than Sheila, but not as much as Joy. Means Samir is less than Joy. Next, Arya got more than Sheila, less than. So Arya here. Okay. Now these two people where we have to accommodate. Harish is not the highest, so it will be less than that. I think okay, one arrangement possibility here is Joy, Harish, okay, and Sheila below. And this K, I cannot say K can go for any place. And still, yeah, we don't have sufficient data to complete that full arrangement. That's why some people may think about no data insufficiency and all, but you can use the options like this. As I mentioned, you can eliminate Arya more than Sheila, so Sheila cannot be highest. Throw it out. They're given one more thing like Samir is more than Sheila, so Sheila eliminate. Likewise, you try to go ahead and eliminate the options is the best thing. But definitely Joy is the highest we can consider from this data. Next, unfolded dice. What's the logic? Answer here. Percentage opposite. Hardly 10 seconds we can complete this question. Percentage symbol opposite face. A. Option B. Row wise or column wise? Alternate sides are opposite. That's what the concept. Row wise or column wise, opposite sides are opposite. If you have a doubt, you take a paper, cut in this shape, okay, and write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and all. Definitely these two. And what is your job? This one you need to fold like a box. You need to pack it. Okay, you got a parcel, you open it again, you are packing. Like that, if you pack this and form a box, three-dimensional shape, top, bottom, front, back, left and right like that, then you definitely find these two will be opposite. Okay, when it is in top means other one will be in the bottom for sure. So here A and percentage is opposite, dollar and Y are opposite. When two pairs are fixed, remaining two must be opposite. Plus and hash must be opposite. Opposite pairs must be this. And let's see about the other question. See, similar format, there are a lot of questions, but instead of 12 welders, electricians, they'll say other number. Instead of welders, they'll say about, okay, fruits and all, 12 oranges, 15 apples, like that. They may change the things, but similar model, they are giving questions in averages. This is called weighted average concept. Why weighted average is, okay, it's not about single. Okay, no need of this name also actually. In average, one of the concept is weighted average. Without that name also still we can solve. 12 welders is there, 15 electricians is there, 20 carpenters is there, and 10 clerks are there. Their averages, welders average is 64.5 and electrician average is 59, carpenters is 71, clerks is 74. Now I want to calculate mean. Mean means average of all the employees of the factory. So what is average actually? Total divided by here number of employees. Total divided by number of employees. Total weight here. As per this question, total weight. Total weight divided by number of employees. So what is the number of employees in this? 57. So 12 plus 15 plus 20 plus 10. 57 is the total number of employees. What is the weight? Weight of those employees, right? See, we have 12 welders. Their average is 64.5. So I want total weight of the employees. So I want welders weight, electricians weight and all. How to get welders weight is average into how many people. So average means it's maintained equal. Now 12 welders average is 64.5 means everybody is 64.5, 64.5. As it is 12 people, welders weight is 12 into 64.5. Next, electrician. Electrician's average is 59. Average means to maintain equality. If you go through the topic, you can understand. Average main purpose is to maintain equality. When I did average for that 15 members is 59 means I can consider everybody is 59, 59, 59. 15 people, 15 electricians, each weight is 59. Then what is the total weight is 15 into 59. Then 20 carpenters, each one 71, and you have 10 electricians, each one 74. So virtual calculator allowed, and that calculations also be clear while doing. Okay, you may do some mistakes there also, please be careful while doing multiplication and all. You have to be careful, and there is no brackets is not given. You can try that virtual calculator, which is similar to the one using in gate exam also. Okay, you have to very alert. You have to be very alert. Plus 15. Now see what will happen, this is the problem. I typed before 12 into 64.5. I'll just show what is, I think if you drag it, I think I'll get, yeah. So first I did 12 into 64.5, I got 774, right? Then what is next calculation I should do? 15 into 59, right? I did plus 15, that is added first. I'm not using brackets, right? So first it added, then into 59 means for that entire 780 it will do into 59. That mistake definitely will happen in exam. That's why while using calculator, be very clear. That's what you can check here what is happened. First 12 into 64.5, 774 plus 15 means it is become 789. That is separate term. 15 into other one is separate term. So that calculations you need to be very much clear. So better I'll suggest you to write it separately, then multiply at the end. 64.5 774, write it 774. Then 15 into 59, 885. This is not required. I think 1420. This is 740. Now you can add directly. 885 plus 774 plus 1420 plus 740. Entire divided by 57 is giving 67 as the result. Option B is the answer. Doing all that, we got option B, but that calculations also don't leave with practice. Okay, you may end with wrong answer, so please be clear with that. Total weight divided by number of employees. So let's see about the next question. This model, by changing the values, they're giving lot and lot. Next one related to partnership, dear. Partnership concept. Partnership. So in partnership, how to get profit share ratio? What is profit share ratio? In partnership concept. Partnership. How to decide profit share ratio in partnership? Investment into timing. How much you invested for how much time is important. In partnership concept, profit share ratio depends on investment into timing. So here they're given investments. XYZ started a partnership business, all three people. Okay, X investment is less, Y is more, Z is still more than that. Fine. Not only investment, for how much time also important. See, Z invested 15,000, but only for 1 month means problem. It's like almost, I said during partnership concept, bank. Okay, it's like banking concept. Suppose three people went to a bank and deposit the amount. The one who deposit amount for more time will get more interest. Okay, if you deposit less amount for less time, you will get less interest only. When you deposit amount in the bank, after some time they'll credit interest to you. If that interest depends on how much amount you invested for how much time. If I invested 10 lakhs only for 1 month in my bank, okay, or 10 lakhs for 12 months, there is a difference getting interest. So same concept here, investment and timing both, right? So in fact, okay, they're given X and Z earned 1/8 and 13th of 24th respectively of the profit. Out of the total profit, we have three people, right? X, Y, and Z. Okay, but X getting 1 out of 18, 1 out of 8. Sorry, Z is getting 13 out of 24. See, in this partnership concept is actually very easy one, very easy concept, but TCS will make it complicated. If you see any textbook, it's very easy to handle profit and partnership concept, and generally they'll give a profit share ratio directly 1:2:3 or 3:4:5. But this guy don't give partnership directly profit share ratio. What they given, X profit is 1/8 of total. Out of profit, total profit, 1 out of 8 part is X received. 13 out of 24 is Z received. Why not given? That you need to understand. Like denominator is what? 24. Can I write 1/8 as 3/24? I can modify. X is getting 3 out of 24. 1 out of 8 can be modified as 3 out of 24. That's not a big deal. So yeah. 3 out of 24. Now listen, clearly total is 24. Now numerator X is 3, numerator for Z is 3 plus 13 is 16. I want 8 extra, then only it will become 24. So how you got 8 out of 24 is important now. This is what TCS is expecting, concept. In remaining companies, no, they'll give directly 3, 8, 13 is the profit share ratio. But here you are designing that 3, 8, 13. How you are saying 3, 8 and 13, sir? I am telling you denominator 24 means total should be 24. 3 plus 8 plus 13? 24. Okay, among that 24, Z is 13. But X is given 1 out of 8, modify it as 3 out of 24. Means out of 24 parts, X is 3, Z is 13, then Y will be 8, then only will get total 24. So this, in all textbooks or any other company you go and check, that directly they'll give. profit share ratio, but this is the specialty from TCS. Always concept, concept, concept. That's why I always giving one simple statement. If you are clearing TCS quant reasoning verbal, challenging you, any company you people can come done. Quant reasoning verbal 3 sections. Any other company definitely you can crack. That's what concept is all about here. Now fine. Okay, this is profit share ratio here. This is X profit, Y profit, Z profit. Out of total profit side, let us say 24,000 is your profit, means 3,000 give it for X, 8,000 give it for Y, 13,000 give it to Z. If it is 24,000 profit, means this is profit how to share among them. But that actually depends on what? Investment and timing. X investment is how much? X investment 7,200. Okay. Y investment is 12,800. Z 15,600. Okay. Into timing is nothing but 3, 8 and 13. And here this 4 and 8 months is related to which person? This 4 and 8 months related to X and Z. Okay. X and Z investment timing is 4 and 8. Now, what should be this one? T. That is your answer. How many months did Y kept the money, keep her money, so that the ratio should be like this: 3, 8 and 13. Now, you take first two, you take first two parts of the ratio. Okay, no problem. You can take first and last. I want T, right? First two or last two you pick. First two ratios in left side, okay, or right side first two or last two. It's your wish. Do anything, you'll get same answer. So I have to take 7,200 into 4 divided by 12,800 into T must be equal to 3 upon 8. I'm taking, okay, first two left side, first two right side. Or second and third you can take. 12,800 into T divided by 15,600 into 8 equal to 8 out of 13. You can take last two also. Now cancel and check. 324 times and 8, 16 times 4 ones, 4 fours, 4 ones, 4 6. I hope finally you got T value equal to 6. That conveys that T invested for 6 months. Option B available. T invested for 6 months. Partnership concept, generally what they'll do, investment and timing will be given. Your job is to calculate that ratio. But in this question, ratio indirectly given, and you are supposed to calculate what is the time Y invested, for how much time Y invested. So any doubt in this question concept, please let me know. Tag green, sir. Simple logic. T equal to 6. Clear? But if you want to confidently say that also, many of us don't wear those, right? So that's not the problem. If everybody have ID cards, so things are clear. Now next question related to percentage here. Rupesh scored 20% more marks than Sarita. Is Sarita 20% less than Rupesh? That we cannot say. It's not 20, 16.66 or 16 by 3 percentage actually. Fine, but anyhow, that's not required here. Okay, don't worry. So Rupesh scored 20% more than Sarita. Sadhana scored 15% less than Sarita. Sadhana obtained 68. You need to calculate Rupesh. Rupesh to Sarita, Sadhana to Sarita connection is there, and Sadhana marks are given. You are supposed to calculate Rupesh marks. Fine. Now Sadhana, I am writing SD. Sadhana is 68. What is the link between Sadhana and Sarita? Sadhana is 15% less than Sarita, means 85% of Sarita. Sadhana 68. 85% means 85 divided by 100. This is 17 4 times. 17 5 times. 520. Sarita is 80. And luckily we don't have option 80. Okay, so fine. Where they're asking regarding Rupesh. So Sarita is 80. Third years. Yeah. So Sarita 80. Right. Now you need to calculate what? Rupesh. Rupesh is 20% more than Sarita. So for 10% of 80 is 8. 20% means 16. 96. Or else I can write 120% of Sarita. Both same answer only. 20%. Rupesh is 20% more than Sarita means I can write 120%. 96 is the answer. Either of the ways you try, 96 is the answer. Some people trying to calculate Sarita as 115% of 68 is wrong. Some will try, sir, Sadhana is 15% less than Sarita. Means Sarita is 15% more than Sadhana. Sadhana 65. 15% more means 115% taking. You will end with wrong answer. Problem is that reverse direction is not same percentage. Kindly understand it. A is 20% more than B. Then B is 16 2 by 3 percentage less than. It's not same 20 won't come. Denominator is different. Again, one more question related to percentages. And I alert you people before solving the question itself. What percentage? Less than means this is comes under which concept? Percentage less than. Percentage comparison concept. Today itself we discuss second question related to that first question itself, I think. Data and rotation. So check this once. X plus 10% of 240 is 60% more than X percent of 180. You have to calculate what is X. Then in percentages, they're asking most of the time every set question like this. In percentages, two questions, right? One of the question they're giving most oftenly like in this format, in this method. Similar to this. X plus 10% of 240 is 60% more than X percent of 180. Then 15% of X plus 20 is what percentage less than 25% of X? So X plus 10% of 240. X plus 10% means you can divide by 100 because of percentage. Or in that side also percentage is there means you can cancel those also. Fine, X plus 10% of means multiplication. X plus 10% of means multiplication. 240 is 60% more than. So I have to write 160% of X percent of 180. Now we need to calculate X value. Of means in fact multiplication as I mentioned. Now cancel and calculate X value. This is 64 times 63 times. 1 percentage means divided by 100 one time. So divide by 100 into 4. 160% means 160 divided by 100. X percent means X divided by 100 multiplied by 3. So this 100 get cancelled. Here 4 ones 440 times. And this is 22 times 25 times. 5x plus 50 equal to 6x. I think I got X value 50. You check it out once, x value is 50 it seems. Right side 6x, left side 5x plus 50. X will be equal to 50 for sure. See, in other competitive exams, they'll stop here. In other companies, doing all this, finding X itself is a done. But TCS never end like that. They'll do some continuation for that. Like this. They're asking now, this is the other. After finding X, now do this job. What is 15% of X plus 20? That value. 25% of X value is what? Now these two is what percentage less or more that you need to calculate. Did you got X value 50 or what? Fine. Sorry. Now 15% of X plus 20. What is X value? 50. So 15% of 70. And that is nothing but 10% is 7. Okay, 10.5 will come. Next one is 25% of 50. Okay, 25% means 1 by 4. If we divide by 4, 12.5. Is it 10.5 less than 12.5 or not? Yes or no? What percentage less? How much less value? Value is 2. You are comparing with 12.5. That should be in denominator into 100. 8 times 16 is the answer. Answer 16 percentage. Option D is there. 16. A lot of people, by seeing the questions are I don't do, it's difficult. Don't decide like that, dear. Okay, try. First start. Have pen and paper and start the things. And TCS, especially in quant, we need to start with pen and paper. Then only your mind will work and you can check there is a possibility. In some exams, yes, we can use less pen and paper. You seeing the question, most of the times we can decide. But here in quant, especially, we need to start doing that. Calculations, all people will see just like that, sir. I'll complete. You are never complete in exam. Problem is that. In the given time, if you want to do it, you start doing now. I given 3 mock tests ending with 1-3, 1-2, 1-1. Okay, so I think main test is 7-1-3, last link M713, M712, M711 also there. You try, okay, when you practice those tests, there you can feel, yes, sir, we are not getting time. Within that time, I am not able to solve. You will feel all those things. And so much irritation. Okay, when you are done with that question, also you are not able to move to the next question until timer completed. You don't have any idea regarding that question. Still, timer won't move to the next question. It won't allow until the timer complete. Lot of frustration, irritation, all those will come. Okay, so you may become a one more animal. So we don't know what happens in exam. So make sure be control. Okay, that's why behavioral skills also you have to know. ABCD, I think recently I shared you regarding ABCD. A stands for aptitude. Everybody should know ABCD. A is aptitude, quant reasoning, verbal. B stands for behavioral. Instead of body language, we modify now. Behavioral skills required. C, coding and communication minimum. And if it is for government jobs, C stands for current affairs. For private sectors, coding required, communication required. Whereas in government sector job, current affairs, communication, why not, sir? Most of the government sector jobs now interview cancelled. They're not going for interview directly. Depends on performance and written test. They're taking you. Yeah, I think you know. Except few posts nowadays, okay, there is a corruptions happening. So because of that, most of the government sector jobs, okay, interviews are cancelled. They depends on that. So C stands for current affairs for government sector or coding communication for private sector, we can say. Or if you want core job, core skills. C stands for that. So D is what, okay, you have to take decisions whether to go for which company or in life whether to cross the road or not. All those decisions we need to take, discipline, everything, right? Or we can stop D, we can go with ABC. 3 letters fancy means ABC, or else we go with ABC. Fine, let's see about this question. With this percentage, we'll stop and we'll go for other things which need to be discussed yet. All these are previous questions related to TCS. Now this question also people will think, sir, I'll start, I'll do, I can, but never you're ending with the answer. So problem is that you do here, please, at least. Aram say now you are in a relaxed mode, AC on. Okay, don't go for sleep in that relaxed mode. So please be alert and try to solve. In a company, 58% of the employees are males and rest are females. 48% of the employees are graduates, of which 33 1 by 3% are males. Among females, the percentage of those who are not graduates is. There is no option called cannot be determined. Data insufficiency, nothing like that. So you have to start and you have to do. In a company, 58% of the employees are males and rest are females. Is total members given in the company? No. What you can do? When total is not given, take 100. All are in percentages, right? So you have a freedom to assume total equal to 100 or 1000 also your wish. 3000 something also your wish. Why I am telling about 3300 something is males are how much? 33. Next line. Graduates are 33. 33 1 by 3% means one third. 1 by 3 in terms of percentage is 33 1 by 3. See 1 by 5 is 20%. Half means 50%, right? Like that one third is 33 1 by 3%. So if in a company number of males are 33.33 is not correct. 33.33 never right. It should be integer. So I'm taking total equal to 300, which should be divided by 3. I know there is 1 by 3 is going to happen. Okay, else you can take 100, but ignore male 33.33 also you take it. Number of males decimal is not correct actually. Okay, but doing calculations you go with that. Total I am assuming as 300. You can assume 100 also, it's your wish. Next one, 58% are males. Okay, rest are females, means 42%. So for 100, 58% means what? 58 out of 100. But how many employees I taken? 300, means into 3 I have to do. 58 into 3. So which is 160, 174. Right, 174. Remaining 126 are females. Let it be. This is total male and female. Now, 48% of the employees are graduates. So now regarding graduation, total here also 300. Among 300, 48% of the employees are graduates. Okay, oh fine. I think 100 also we can do. 100 also we can take. That is they given out of this, right? Fine. Still this answer also no issue. Okay, you can take 100 also, fine. 48%, okay, 48 out of 100. If it is into 300, 144. 144 are graduates. Among graduates, one third are males. One third, dividing with this with 3, 48 males are there. 48 males are graduates. Now, females who are not graduates. Now, among 144, 48 males are graduates, means remaining people 96 females are graduates. How many females are there? 126. Among them graduates are female graduates are 96. How many are not graduates? NG is not graduates 30. They're asking 30 is what percentage of 126? This out of this they're asking. Among, you see this. Okay, I think who are not graduates out of total. Okay, one moment. Among females, see among females, the percentage of those who are not graduates is among females. So females are 126. Okay, out of those, the percentage of who are not graduates. What's your answer now? 30 out of 126 into 100, which is 310 times 342. So 100 divided by 42. Less than 25 required. 1000 divided by 42 in fact. 23.8. Answer is 23.8 percentage. Option D available. In fact, this question we can do using 100 also. Out of 100, okay, this is 58, 42. Out of 100, 48 are graduates. Among graduates, one third is males. You can do directly with 100 also. I thought of dividing by 300, but actually directly with 100 also you can do. Assuming total as 100 also, you still get the answer same. So answer is 23.8. Fine. Okay, let's see about the next one. This is profit and loss related question, and this model also people maybe when taking sample test or mock test, you already may identify this type of question. Rakesh purchased 4 bats and 10 balls for rupees 3,650 and sold it. Okay, and overall profit is 417. What was the cost price of one bat? And see this question, everyone focus. So 4 bats BT plus 10 balls BL is equal to 3,650. If we divide by 2, because 2 is common in all, 2 bats plus 5 balls, cost is 1,825. Let it be. But listen, okay, here two unknowns, two equations will be created and you need to solve those two equations. What is the other equation, sir? First equation, I hope you understand. Now, these balls, 4 bats and 10 balls, they sold all the batsmen and all the balls. These balls all. Bats with 30% profit and balls with 20% loss. Means 130% of 4 bats plus 80% of very good 10 balls. What is the selling price? You are talking about selling price here. Previously it is regarding cost price. Now this is regarding selling price. So 30% profit 130%, 20% loss here 80%, and this amount should be equal to 3,650 plus 470. Why plus 470? Profit. Okay, selling price is cost price plus profit. Profit is SP minus CP. Again, SP is profit plus cost price. Now we have two equations. This is equation 1 and this is equation 2. 130% means 1.3. 1.3 into 4. Okay, or else we'll do it in a better 130% divided by 100. That 100 we can send it to this side. So 4,120. Okay, 44 lakhs 12,000 we can put it here. 130 into 4 will be 520. Now solving the two equations in exam is again a big task. Okay, within the timer, like let's say this question I am expecting hardly 60 to 80 seconds they'll give. This question they'll give 60 to 80 seconds only. So 520 BT plus 800 BL equal to this. So here 0 common, I will cancel 0 in every term. And still I think we can divide with 4 for 13 times, for 20 times. For 10,300 times. So this is the equation and you need to calculate that cost. A lot of people are, okay, while explaining, fine, you people are listening, but solving that will be again problem. We never change, right? We speak, we'll talk. Same thing you people will do when you enter into the company and you will give a good name for the college. If you are not interested, please go outside. No issues. If you're not taking attendance also, you can go out. So here we need to calculate bat means balls should be eliminated. Here 5 balls that you multiply by 4, it will become 20. Alright, so then so I'm multiplying this with 4. That's what multiply with 4. See, I can simplify my job like two equations, you solve this and complete. But I'm telling you this is what the issue you will face in exam. Solving is also taking time It's not just like that you can complete. So see. So this equation, if you solve, okay, multiply that with 4 and this one you got subtracting. We got 3000, that is 5 baht. 1 baht cost is 600 will come. If you subtract this equation and this equation now, 20 balls cancel. 13 minus 8 is 5. Here 10,300 minus 7,300 is 3,000. So 5 bahts cost is 3,000. Each baht cost is 600. So this equation solving type of questions will take time. So try to practice all these models as well. There are many other questions with a similar note. I am not discussing that. If you understand this, you can solve remaining questions in similar format. Profit and loss, they'll give two questions out of 20 in foundation round. Out of 20 in foundation round quant, two questions from percentages, two from simple interest, compound interest, two from simplification topic. Simplification topic I already shared in your groups. Please kindly complete it. Two simple questions they'll give. Next, time and work. See this time and work question, what's the answer? A and B together can do a work in 16 days. B and C can do it in 20 days. A is twice good workman as C, then B alone can do it in how much? This is a bit different question, that's why I just added. A and B together can do a certain work in 16 days. B and C together can do it in 20 days. A is twice as good as good workman as C. A is twice good workman as C means it's like A is equal to 2 C people. If C is 2 people are there, A can do that work. Two members who is having C capacity same like that, A can do that work of A equal to 2C I can say. A is equal to 2C I can mention. A is twice as good workman as C. If C typing 1 page per day, A will type 2 pages per day. If C type 1 page per hour, A will type 2 pages per hour. A equal to double C. That's what meaning there. Now question is B alone can do it in what? So A plus B, which is nothing but B plus 2C. 16 days to complete the work. B plus C can complete the work in 20 days. Now question is B alone or C alone also they can ask. Don't say C alone is 4 days. Don't subtract that and say C alone is 4 days. No. More people, less time taken, less people, more time taken. You can sense it. Below B and C, 20 days. Above B plus 2C, more people are there. That's why timing is 16 days less. More people, time taken to complete the work is less. And anyone done with the question? Be alone. Formulas won't work. Always concept. Be alone can do it in how many days is the question. Options also available. 30. Good. Remaining check once. Be alone. One of your friends said 30 is the answer. Guys, see, what's our approach? We have to fix some work. By how we are fixing the work is by taking LCM for 16 and 20. Work is okay, 80, yeah, 80 pages I am taking. I have to do some work. You can assume work is 1 page also. For easy calculation, I'm assuming 80. How you got that 80 is LCM for 16 and 20. If we do LCM for 16 and 20, we'll get 80. We're assuming this. Work is not given the question what work you have to do. I'm assuming I have to type 80 pages. If you are doing typing 80 pages in 16 days, means you are typing 5 pages per day. 80 pages doing in 20 days means 4 pages per day. This is B and 2C's. This is B and C. Now, clearly, what is C can do? C alone can do 1 page per day. C alone can do 1 page per day. Answer is 26 2 by 3, not 30. 26 2 by 3. C 1 page. Then anyone say what is B? B how many pages? 3 pages per day. Right. Now question is B alone. They can ask C alone also. If it is C alone, C can type 1 page per day. Total work 80 pages. So how many days? 80 days. B can type 3 pages per day, or B can walk 3 km per hour. Total 80 kilometers he need to walk. What's the time taken is 80 kilometers with 3 km per hour means 80 by 3. 26 times 70, 2 reminder. 26 2 by 3, 8 days. Option B. Okay, so see this. A and B they given, but in question A is twice C. This is also almost like equation solving only, but don't do directly. Number of people and timing is inversely related. More people, less time taken, less people, more time taken. Sir, why can't you take B plus 2C equal to 16, B plus C equal to 20, solving? Okay, we cannot take that. You can easily sense. Okay, more people, but this is less value. I cannot take directly. Maybe if you follow textbooks, they'll give this method. Guys, see, you can see in textbooks like this. 1 upon 60. This is 1 upon 20. Solving, you have to calculate B. Sir, this type of model in textbooks, because they'll take total work is 1. In textbooks, they'll take total work is 1. That's why 1 out of 16. But here, what is the total work I taken? 80 out of 16 means 5. 80 out of 20 means 4. In textbooks, regularly they are taking total work is 1. Okay, but if it is 1 by 16, 1 by 20, I'm asking you to solve the question. Fractions, you will be confused. But if it is 5 and 4, solving is easy. Instead of 1 upon 16, 1 upon 20, that's the only difference. Why we recommend this right side method instead of left side. Here total work is 1. Here they'll take total work is 1. And these two equations you need to solve and calculate B value. If you got B value 1 upon 80 means answer is 80. If you got B value 1 upon 20 means answer is 20. Like that you should take. And time and distance related stuff this is. See, TCS will give every topic some different question. You may know time and distance, okay, but these people always give in a different style. A merchant completes a journey of total distance of 2,400 kilometers by using 3 different modes: flight, train, and bus. I think we can recall Manmadudu film, Nagarjuna's. So climax, he'll go tractor, running, walking, bullock, everything he'll use. So same thing here. This 2,400 kilometers, they're traveling using flight, train, and bus. Okay, the speed of flight, train, bus not given. The ratio given. How much time they traveled in flight, train, bus not given directly. Ratio given. Now they're asking finally distance traveled by train. This is ratio concept along with time and distance. Okay. Now let me know what is the relation between distance, speed, and time. Distance is speed into time. If I want, this is almost like profit share ratio. What is profit share ratio? How you got? Investment into profit share of XYZ is X investment into X timing, Y investment into Y timing, Z investment into Z timing. Total profit 2,400. Here total distance 2,400. What is a flight distance? What is distance traveled by train? What is distance traveled by buses? Speed 40, timing 2. This is timing. Speed here 5, here 5. Speed 3, here timing 5. Distance is speed into time. Sir, it is in ratio, sir. How can you take directly? Okay, for your understanding, if you want, I can say 40k, 5k, 3k. Speed is 40k, 5k, 3k. Timing is 2y, 5y, 5y. If you multiply, every time is having ky, right? In ratio, is it cancelled? Then waste, directly do multiplication. If you multiply this to 40k into 2y, ky is extra. Here also ky. Here also k into y. That is waste. You can remove it directly. Now 5 is common in everywhere. So 16, 5 and 3. Adding what you got? This is almost similar to the partnership question we discussed today. Total 24. Total here is 2400 kilometers. Here in ratio 24, actually 2400 kilometers. Means what's the relationship? Multiply with 100. Yeah. So flight 1600 kilometers you travel. Train 500. Bus is 300. Question? Train. The distance is speed into time. And for TCS, they have a condition like what are the questions they are given? It should not exist in anywhere in Google, any textbook, never. They while giving the question, they have a plagiarism check. Means that question, if they search in Google or anywhere, okay, that question should not exist. Every question, what are they giving in exam is unique. It's not exist everywhere in the universe. It's a new question. For them, they have a subject matter expert, SME they call. Okay, they'll give the questions. Data interpretation related question. This is data interpretation. The table given, okay, the students are there and the points, number of activities and all. A lot of people will do mistake in exam, but first to see what they given. What is the average? Average is what? Sum of terms divided by number of terms. So average means immediately. I also okay, maybe a bit curious, and I'll do direct average for all. We don't read the full question also, but read it please. They said what? Average of the points for number of activities for at least, means only for this four you need to do average, not for all. Average of those people, okay, points average you need to take, but considering that you need to take only for at least 10. Average with respect to number of activities. Numerator points, average of points per number of activities means numerator is points, denominator is activities. That too only CDEF, because at least 10 activities required. So denominator here 12 plus 15, 27, 37, 51 is the denominator, number of activities. Numerator 150 to 128, 280, and this is 260. It seems 540 if I'm not wrong. So it's 10 point something, but still options are very close. You can use calculator allowed, no problem. So 540 divided by 51, 10.59. So we need an option with 10.59. It may be option D, 10.5. Average, okay, of number of activities, minimum 10 only. Don't do for entire. Don't take 110, 108. Don't add that 8 and 9 in the denominator. These two you don't consider. Even though they given the data, you just pick the thing which is required. In question, the requirement is clear. At least 10 activities we need to consider. This is data interpretation. Data is given and we need to do some calculations for the required data. So this is one more data interpretation question. Again, you see percentage is mentioned. Total number of girls is what percentage less than, here percentage is there. Girls is what percentage less than boys. So I want total girls, I want total boys. What is the percentage less? If it is taking time, you can use calculator. So 350, 451, and if I'm not wrong, 533 is the girls. So boys 230, 132. So 352, Okay, if I give 7 to this, 200, 552 along with 138, which will be 690 close to that, right? 690. So girls are definitely less than boys. What percentage? How to do now? The similar concept today class more covered. How much less? 157 less. Denominator divided by girls compared with what? After that, what is their boys? So divide by 690 into. So yeah, fine. You can use calculator or you can see the options. I thought of 25 nearby required. Okay, 30 something. 22.75. Total boys is 700. Sorry. Thank you. Thanks for the correction. If total boys is 700, then your answer, what you got exactly? 23 point something. Okay. Divide by 7, so it will be clear. It's like 157 divided by 7. So 7 2 times. Still we have 27. 17. So 2 times still 3. I think 22.4 like that. 23.4. 22.42 nearby. But which option? Denominator, numerator, then automatically 167. Then automatically all these changes 23.85. Okay, something like that. So, but you understand the things? Good. Thanks for the corrections. At 23 point something, only one option available. Now, mean of the data. This is regarding statistics. What is the missing? Mean is given. You need to calculate the missing frequency. You need to calculate the missing frequency. Mean value is given. So this is the missing one. Let it be equal to x missing one. How to calculate mean when the frequency is given, x is given? Sum of f into x divided by summation of denominator is what? Sum of f. How many number of frequencies regarding number of times that number occurred. 36 came 10 times. Number of people. Average is sum of divided by number of, right? So likewise, so here see this is nothing but 36, 36, 36 like that 10 times it came. When it is more data, instead of writing 36 10 times, they're grouping it. Okay, so 36 into 10, 360, 520, 420, 44x divided by 35 plus x is 39.2. You need to calculate x value. This is regarding x value. Yeah. Right side 940, 360 means 1300 plus 44x, 39.2x plus 39.2 into 35, 1372. So 72 is the difference. Here 4.8x equal to 72. Calculate x value. 72 divided by 4.8. 15 is the x value here. If we calculate x value is nothing but 50. The missing term, I taken missing term as x. I think that will confuse the entire process. I'll change instead of x some other variable. Instead of x, I'll put some other variable weight. Because here in formula x is there, again here x. You may be slightly confused. I put some other variable, that's it, nothing. Y is the missing term I just mentioned. So 15 is the answer. That's what, okay. Mean of the data. Now standard deviation. How to calculate standard deviation? Variance square root. Okay, how to calculate variance? Mean. Yeah, you have, okay, maybe in your probability and statistics you may have some formula. But better thing to save the time. First calculate the mean. Mean is required. Then what is the one formula you can use for variance is to save the time in this type of questions. You can do sum of xi minus x bar whole square, the deviation. We can call it like deviation square, whole divided by n. First calculate what is the mean. Mean is nothing but sum of terms divided by number of terms. So number of terms is nothing but 10. Sum of terms. So 10 plus 28, 13, 18, 29, 30, 22, 23, 25, 32. Hope you got 230 and 23 is the mean. Now you need to do 23 and 10 difference is how much? 13. That is deviation. Deviation is nothing but your value minus x bar modulus. In fact, we are doing whole square, no problem with that. So 23 and 10 difference is 13. 13 square 169. 23 and 28 difference is 5. 5 square 25. 23 and 13 difference is 10. 10 square 100. This is what numerator I am talking about. Your value and mean value difference for that whole square you have to do. I'm not giving modulus before. Okay. Whole square is there, modulus not required. Generally D means there is deviation, square is there. And 23 and 18, 5, 25. This is 36, 49, 1, 0, 4, 81. For all this, so what's the answer? 169 plus 100 plus 250 means 100 plus 40 plus 41. 450 it seems. No, 490. Yeah, 490 divided by 10, which is 40. There is another, yeah, 49 is, okay, sorry, variance is 49. Yeah, That's what you may also do that mistake in exam. So with this hard work, we got 49 options are there, but they're asking standard deviation. Same mistake will happen. That's what requesting people to take that mock test more. Answer is 7, correct. Variance is 49, standard deviation is 7. There is another formula, but I suggest you to go with this because taking difference and doing squaring is easy. They'll do okay, sum of x square separately, x value is there, x squaring minus this one, and that will be taking time, it seems. My perception is this is better way. There is one more method to solve, but still this is bit better way. See the next one. Now let me check how many of you can answer this question now. This will require that second method formula. Standard deviation, they're asking. They're given sum of x square. Sum of x square value is given. Sum of x minus 5 value is given. For 10 values, n is 10 here. Number of terms is 10. Sum of x square is given. Sum of x minus 5 is given. See, in other complex exams, they'll give sum of x value. But this one, they wanted to give sum of x minus 5. If you know sum of x minus 5, can anyone help me? What is sum of x value? Don't say 15, please. Don't say 15. Sir, I send minus 5 to that side. No. X minus 5 is there 10 times. N is how much? 10. 10 times means minus 50 will be there. Minus 50 will go to that side as plus 50. 60 is sum of x. When you know sum of x square and sum of x, now standard deviation other formula, sum of x square minus sum of x divided by n whole divided by n. What is sum of x square? 492. Sum of x is 60 divided by, sorry, n square is there, okay, divided by, this is whole square, so sum of x whole square, sum of x whole square. 60 square is 3600 divided by is 360, wait. Square is required. This is not mean, right? So if it is mean, wait, I thought of this is mean. This is sum of x value. If mean is there, okay, then different thing, but this is sum of x value. If you know that formula, what you know in statistics, probability in statistics, just recall m2 minus m1 square. Variance is m2 e of x square minus e of x whole square, like that. Okay, if you know mean, there is a formula. You just recall maybe probability theory and stochastic process for EC students. Maybe probability and statistics for the remaining. You can recall that formula, but this is not mean sum of x value, right? So one moment, 492, okay, and this is 60, okay, divided by 636. Yeah, fine. Divided by 10. The sum of x square divided by 5. Okay, by 10. So it should be. You want standard deviation, right? So again, we need to do square root for this. So sum of x whole square divided by n will give 3600 means 360 So we got 132 means 13.22. What is standard deviation? Square root of 13.22 you have to check. Those all things are allowed in calculator. Don't worry. Calculator will give all those things. What's the answer you got? 3.63. Yeah. Because 36 square is 12.1296. 3.6 square means 12.96 will come. 13.2 means 3.6 more than that. So yeah, 3.63 is allowed. Standard deviation is 3.63. Sum of x square value is given. Sum of x is indirectly given. Okay, whole square divided by n, whole divided by n. Right. This is another formula for standard deviation. So for previous question, can I do this? Yes, you can do. For previous question, okay, they given x value, right? This one, I'm talking about this question. Yeah, you can apply for this. You can do sum of x. You can do sum of x square for this directly. Okay, then you can apply the same formula here also. It's all up to you. You can apply if you want. And this is coding and decoding which we missed. Okay, or we can say this is odd one out concept also. Here in this question, A, B, C, D, E, you have 5 things. Among 5 things, 2 will follow same model, same logic. Which 2 are following same logic? I always suggest to go with options only. First check option A. Instead of checking all combinations A with B, A with C, A with D, A with E, better we can go with. Yeah, and one thing, see, one moment, listen. In this transformation, left side, right side, same letters is there? Same letters but in different position. Then if that is the case, use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that numbers. Or left side letters, right side letters are different. So then they'll use coding and decoding. +1, -1, +1, -1. And one more also +1, -1 used. Which is that one you have to identify. But here left side, right side, same letters is there. I suggest you to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now 3 is here, N is 4, K is 5, 2, 1. Now I need to identify the option which is having right side 3, 4, 5, 2, 1. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I is nothing but 3, R is 4, H is 2, no waste. 5, 1. This is not A and B is wrong. Maybe B with other. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A is 3, E is 2. This is again different. 3, 2, 5, 4, 1. No way matching so far. This is 3, 4, 5, 2, 1. So A and D is okay. Option D as we mentioned. Right. Sometimes listen, left side, right side, maybe they'll do +1 coding. A option +1 coding, B option -1 coding, C +1 -1 something. Somewhere both 2 things will follow same logic. If right side, left side, same letters is there means use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. Or else try to see is it +1 coding or -1 coding. Some logic. Okay, this type of question also. This model guarantee, but these words will change, logic may change. But 2 pairs are following same logic, similar pattern, transformation happened. That type of question, one you can expect. That's what I am sure about that point. And Venn diagrams you people already solved in previous session. And that too again now they're asking with percentages linked. So kindly go through that sample test and complete. Otherwise, this is not an easy task. And they're giving next level questions only. Now, if you just observe this one thing, what percentage of Indian teachers are hardworking but are not researchers? Indian teachers means intersection of both. Okay, they should be hardworking but are not teachers. So first of all, how many are Indian teachers? Indians is nothing but circle, teachers is triangle. What is the combination of that Indian teachers? 14, 11 and 10. Indian teachers. Now among this 14, 11 and 10 means total 35. Among this, they are hardworking but are not researchers. Means Indian teachers, hardworking, R dash means not researcher. They are Indians, they are teachers, they are hardworking but not belong to researchers. That value is what percentage of 35? This value you got something 14 or 11 or 10, one among that. 14 is what? 14 is in hardworking. Not in researchers? No. 14 is not in researchers. 11 and 10. So now 14 is what percentage of 35? So 14 out of 35 into 100, which is 40 percentage you will get. Whereas next question is Indian researcher. Indian researchers means by default intersection of Indian and researcher. They are either teachers or hardworking but not, means they are asking Indian researcher teacher, not hardworking. I'll put simply H dash. Indian researcher, hardworking but not teacher. If they are both Indian researcher, okay, teacher as well as hardworking, they don't want that. But not both they mentioned. Means you need to pick the one which is comes under okay Indian researcher, try teacher but not hard worker, or hard worker but not a teacher. First of all, what is that Indian researchers? Indian researchers are how many? Indian is this researchers. So there are four things, right? Indian researcher means 11, 10, 7, 13. 11, 10, 7, 13 is there. Now, among them, okay, we already got this data. Indian researcher, teacher but not hardworking. Who are teachers among this 11, 10, 17 and 13? Teacher but not hardworking. Is this 10? 10 is teacher but not hardworking, not in the rectangle. What about 11? 11 is hardworking, 11 is teacher also there. Both is they don't want. This is already Indian researcher. Both they don't want. So 11 I don't want here. I hope 11 is in both, right? Okay, ignore. 7. 7 is in hardworking but not teacher. That is okay. 7 is okay. 10 is okay. What about 13? 13 is neither teacher, so it's not. So answer is 17. They're asking questions like that. It's not that much easy where I can do it in 20 seconds. No. They know the question is around 40 to 50 seconds and all. They'll go that much level. So this type of questions kindly practice. Sir, I want more question means take any SSC JE paper. Around last two questions is this model only. Any SSC JE paper. Reasoning, okay, if you see last two questions are like this format. They also give two questions. Every SSC JE paper a bit similar to this is there. You can practice there, or I already shared 3 videos regarding previous questions. Kindly complete it.